wise man once said, to forget how to dig the soil, tend the earth, is to...
All right, gang. Nothing like a bit of farming sim music to get you in the mood and kick off your week. I don't have my... Oh, wait. I need to fix this. Oh, there it is. Hooray, it fixed. Hello, friendos. Welcome to the start of the week. It's some farming sim. Pop this down here just a touch. It's a bit high. All right, we've got Amy in chat. I don't know who else is going to join us. I think Johnny's at the baseball. Whammy! That old mate from Anchorman. Whammy! I don't know who else is going to join us. I don't know what Big A's doing. MGL's probably busy. He's got a bit of work. And Dan, I don't know what Dan's doing either. We'll find out. We'll see who's in and about today when we get in. We better just fire up and start loading up into the game as well. We've got a bit to crack on with today. It's been a while since we've been back. Oh, there's two people in. Look out. It's been a while since we've been on the server live. I was bedridden this weekend, so I apologize for lack of content. And because there's no other Transport Fever 2 episode that was supposed to come out last night, my time, didn't turn up because of such reasons. Regardless, we're here. We're ready to go. We've got some fun stuff to check out this week. We've got some kickback streams coming back. We've got Asker on Wednesday. Hump Day is Asker Day. Remember, we've got more Star Citizen and potentially more Satisfactory. And Mountain Blade Bannerlord 2. That will be a bit of fun. There are so many games that I have in my back catalogue to play. It's ridiculous. It is ridiculous how much I've got in the back catalogue to play. I was just talking to Amy. Well, I'll bring Amy in too right now. But I was just talking to Amy. Actually, let's bring Amy in and bring her into the discussion. Oh, we've got a Dan. Hello, friends.
Hello.
Amy, I was just saying that we were talking about my time at Porsche and my time at Sandrock and how much I really want to do those playthroughs. And Amy was saying that they're making a third one.
Yep.
And they're not small games by any means either. They're like a solid playthrough.
They are.
There's a fair
I'm not
bit
sure
of...
how many hours I have in it, and I've yeah, I don't know how much longer it's going, but it's I do not have the entire map uncovered.
It's the same. Is that Sandrock or Porsche?
Sandrock. I've never played my time at Porsche.
So my time at Porsche, I reckon I've started it 3 times. Really loved it. Really wanted, and then thought as I got about 20 hours into each run, I was like, no, I need to do this on stream. And then, but 20 hours in is just like nothing as well. I think what I'll need to do, I'll need to have a dedicated, hang on. I'll need to have a dedicated time frame where we can just sit down for weeks, or like 2 weeks and get it done in 2 weeks or something every stream.
After you finish Mass Effect.
I know, Mass Effect, right? I just need time slots. I need to not be sick. I need to not have things going on. I need to not... Is there a Dan there? Is there I don't know if Dan's in.
Dan is here.
Just in the background there. All right, team. You can see my bank balance is looking a bit healthy. I was on last night. I drop in now and then to try and do some stuff. I dropped in mostly last night to just check on things and finish up a couple of cellar heap of potatoes and stuff that I'd been working on. Because I didn't want to do potatoes harvesting on stream because it's just so tedious and it takes up all of your time. Basically, we'll run down here. I had a field down here that we've got to plant up. We've got to get prepped and plant up. I'm going to put some stuff in it. I need to buy another field too. Unfortunately, this field that I want to buy has cotton in it that's growing. And I'm like, oh, seriously, guys. Stop planting things. I might just have to buy it and tear it out. This is the field here that I finished up harvesting, which I need to get a new crop into it. I don't know what I'm going to put into it. I've got plenty of grass. Well, I don't have plenty of grass. I kind of want one that's dedicated to making hay and one that's dedicated to making silage. Well, I've got this little one here, which is actually quite good. We've got the one in here that I've been using for silage, which is... Oh, we've got a bale in here. We'll come and pick that up. So these are kind of been our silage makers. Now, when we talk about silage, I might just have a little bit of silage to sell. I've got all of this here, and I've got all of this here. Oh, yes. Right. How's our moo-moos doing? We might need to feed them, because it's been a while. The milk is almost at max capacity, over 23,000 litres of milk. Well, you know what we're going to do today? I think we need to buy a dairy and start making production. However, I might need a little bit of land to put said production on. And if that's the case, it'd be nice to... How much does chocolate go for? Maybe we could make a flavoured milk, potentially. Hang on. Let's check the prices and commodities and stuff tab so I can see what's going on here. How is everyone, though? Dan, Amy? Amy's been playing a few different games on the weekend. Ragnarok, what is it? God of War, Ragnarok came out.
God of War, Ragnarok.
Steam, yeah. My time at Sandrock. Dan, what have you been up to? Just working?
No, it's just work.
Well, you're very quiet. I might turn you up. I can barely even hear you.
I think I'll my mic down.
I've maximized your volume on my end.
Maybe I shouldn't turn my mic up now then.
Maybe he just doesn't want to talk to everyone.
Hello.
Yeah, there you are. Right. What do we got here that we can make? Oh, cheese. Butter. The cheese goes for a pretty good price. What do you need to make cheese? Milk and what? Do we know? Or is it just milk?
I think it's just milk.
I think we'll get into the cheese business, team. We've just become a cheese dairy farm. I haven't done cheese really before. I do like a good bit of cheese.
It's always been cheese. We've
What's
always
that?
done cheese.
No.
We've always done cheese.
Done chocolate. Done cakes. The cakes
Cheesy stream.
Oh, wait. Let me get the button for that. Yeah, what else you got there? Cheese. Cheese head. There's Big A. Is Big A? I don't know if Big A's in and around today. Don't know. There's the dairy there. The dairy air. It's not a huge building. Looks like my wheat isn't sporting properly. I was going to throw some chickens in today as well at some point. Now this would have been perfect, this grass area that I made. Now, do I own this land where the oak trees are? We're not allowed to take oak trees out, are we?
Nope.
Because it'll blow the
Otherwise
map
you
up.
break the game or something.
But we'll blow the world up.
You can
Well,
cut everything apart from oak trees.
Yeah, and there's bloody oak trees everywhere. Look, this would have been perfect just here too. But there's a freaking oak tree. Wait. Ah, the old V key for the win. Well, you know what? I might have to buy a bit of land to put our dairy on. This farm over here. This farm over here has a lot of buildings. It's quite similar to mine, actually, isn't it? Right. What about... There's just no room. Where's this little house across the road from me? All right, we need to do some exploring here. I need just a little pad or something. Well, I don't know what's going on with the textures on the maps not loading in properly. Turn that weed off for a sec. So here is our farm. How much is that? Seems like a waste of good land. Oh, it's sandy loam and loam too, that one. Hey, Big A. Someone say Big A. Yeah, well, I just don't know. Are you joining us today or are you just chilling out? Oh, I'm struggling, team, struggling. There is that across the road. I remember seeing not long ago a couple of concrete pads. Holy dooly, MGL. Talk about buying up some land. Maybe it was like that. Dan, how come you've got so much money? What have you been doing to make so much money?
Selling cotton.
Just selling cotton?
Yeah, I've had about like... Oh, I hadn't played since the last stream, and then I came back home, well, and had 1.5 million litres of cotton.
Oh, wow. That's only a small amount. How did you have so much cotton?
Greenhouses.
Oh, that seems like
It
a
came
very
to-
big cheat code that we've put in the game.
It came to about 7 million.
Takes about what?
It came to about 7 million. But I think where 6 months or so had passed since I was last in, that's why there was so much.
Wow. Is everyone doing that? Stupid
I
not
have
to.
soybeans planted in my greenhouse, and
So
that
you're
was
not using the cheat code.
that was only like, I don't know, 250,000.
Oh, I need that dairy. I wonder if there's a. It'd be good if there was a smaller dairy building. There's a straw processing. No, we don't want that. The bakery. Yum. How good a baker is? How good is baker? Oh, here's a here we go. It's kind of. It's about the same size, realistically. Look, there's a lot of space out the back here. I think I'm just gonna have to bite the bullet and waste a bit of. Look at all this land in here that's just not doing anything, just covered in oak trees that I can't do anything with. Well, what about, okay, so I was going to buy some land today. Maybe I need to just convert this and we can still mow in and around here. I think we will. I'm just going to have to put this dairy down in here. All right, where are my actual drop-off points? That looks like the drop-off point just there and the pickup point around the back here. Yep, okay. So I'm going to take out this corner. It's going to chunk the land a little bit, isn't it? That's not going to help us. It's not going to help us. Why don't we just have the oak tree? It's just really hard because the land's not quite flat there. So I'm just going to put it here. Put it about here. Okay. And I'm just going to have to fix the land to it a little bit. Otherwise I could turn off. Otherwise we have floating boxes here. Do I care about floating boxes? Will it make a difference, do you think? Anyone know? Does it? Because I could turn those off, but then I can't see pickup points.
Not a clue.
I don't know.
Don't know. Asphalt. No, I want some gravel. Gravel track. Big A says, "Hey, Dan. Hey, Amy.
Hey, Big A.
Hello.
What are we doing? Okay, no. Which one is it? What was that? I don't think it matters too much. I'll just gravel all this up, I think. Doesn't have to be perfect. Do a bit of a drive section there. It's not, I don't know if I'm all about this gravel. It's a bit too, I don't know, too much. Alright, it still allows us to have some mowing area, which is fine. Yeah, so Amy yelled SWOTOR, what is it? Star Wars The Old Republic online.
Yep.
Loved it. I still love it to this day. Right, let's go. Is there a way to make the brush weaker? Is it L? No, which is the strength for the brush? Change brush size. There's a way to change the strength. Maybe that's only for see? That just does that. I think I prefer that gravel, so we'll just go something like this. I know it's wasting a lot of money. There we go. Can't have things looking too perfect around here, can we? Right, cool. That's our dairy. I'm not going to bother with the slope because if I can keep everything the same height, then that doesn't really bother me. Hey, Sim, how are you? Bake a cake. We did cakes in one of the previous series that I was doing, and they just weren't lucrative enough. I'm not going to even worry about the floating texture, to be honest. I don't think it'll matter. I don't think it should matter. I'm happy with this. All right, we're going to be activating cheese because it's 3 milk to 2 cheese. We don't have any sugar. Chocolate is sugar. We don't have that. Butter is 15 milk, 13 butter. But we're going to go cheese. We're going to make it cheesy. It ain't easy being cheesy. Right, you know what else? Oh, man, I'm... Right, what's in the sales? I bought something out of the sales yesterday, team, when I was on.
What'd you buy?
I got in the sales. I'm going to leap to it now. No, I'm not. Oh, here's my trailer full of potatoes I've got to sell, by the way. look at that. I've literally got 42,000 litres of potatoes to go and sell off. Here, I bought this JCB. I want to say, what is it? A telehandler that was in the sales. So I bought this nice big silage bucket for it so I could do bales and silage. How brilliant is it?
Nice.
I know. I think what I want to do also is upgrade the TMR. Now, the actual wagon. So, I'm currently using, where's my animals? I'm currently using this one here. There's no real need to upgrade that, actually. The other thing I need to get is, oh yeah, I do need to get a shredder today. Need to shred. Got to shred, Dan, for summer. Summer's coming here in Australia. Got to shred for it. Which is better, do we think? We'll just buy that one. Start getting some poopers going. I don't know if this... Oh, who else is buying some machinery? Dan's buying some stuff.
Whoops.
Yeah. Whoops. He says whoops now. One sec. I gotta get this. Got no force feedback. I've got no feedback in my steering. One second while my screen loads back up into Farming Sim. We'll just... we're back. Yeah, I do have a tow hitch on this, do I not? Yeah, I've got a hook. Oh, will that work on there? Should. And it does. I can bring this back. Lovely. Yeah, I'm excited to get the JCB working. It had 11 hours on the clock, so I was like, yeah, it's only going to be just toddling around the farmyard anyway. Oh, that's all right.
Not taking it out racing.
Not taking it out racing, no. Speaking of, we haven't done much racing recently, have we? Any horse racing? Boy, oh boy, I just love this game. I think I was catching up with, well, here's the thing. Here's the thing about the pain meds they put me on, right? So I was telling Amy just before the stream today that I can't actually see past my nose when I'm on them. Like, they just zonk me out hardcore. Here's that thing. I don't think they actually relieve pain either. I think they just turn you into a blubbering zombie mess. You can't do anything. So therefore, you can't just go, I'm in so much pain still, because you just basically can't function. I was sleeping downstairs because I couldn't walk up to my own bed either, so I had to, I was couch ridden basically. Luckily I got a big couch. I had to pull everything off though, clean it all, because it's, you know, it's normally Hank's. So Hank had to relinquish his couch to me for the weekend.
I got the bed upstairs.
Yeah. No, there's a kid's. I've got a kid, like a child gate on the stairs, so Hank can't just go up there and do what he wants. I have to, because he's done some naughty things on the. I had brand new carpet when I moved in here. Put it this way, it's very second hand now, thanks to Hank.
That's why you couldn't get upstairs after taking the tablets, because you couldn't figure out the gate.
I couldn't figure out, yeah, the child lock gate. That wasn't why. All right, got some harvesting to do too today. I think I've got one, although there might be another field that we purchased that might have wheat in it also. Chickens, we got a lot to crack on with today, and I've only got a few hours to get it done. It's a shame that it takes only 20 years to drive around this map.
Tell me about it.
That's why I've given up selling things at the best price. It's just going to be the nearest price.
Just gonna be the selling point seems to be a good price. I noticed that I took out the second selling point, Amy, because the confusion was just too much.
Uh-huh.
And because I wanted to build one over near you and Johnny, put one over near your way, but because I could, to rename something, you have to completely change the mod, or you have to go in and remod it. And I was like, I'm not doing that. Yeah, I tried. Oh, I've gone wrong. I tried to Google how to do it. It was not a thing for me anyway. Maybe for someone who's got an idea on it, but not for the ham. I pulled down the wrong lane. A driveway. Yeah, entry. That one.
Your dog just ran out of the road, come on.
Yeah, he does that. He's quite often in the neighbour's yard. Quite often
Just
just
run out
playing,
from
he's
the
playing
convoy.
chicken on the road. Right, where am I going to park this? Oh, well, it can probably just sit in there, to be honest, until I need it. Whoop. Back for some Asker Wednesday, Amy. I'm looking forward to that.
Yep. Yes.
What else have we got? Satisfactory again, potentially. See how BC and Neon are going. More Star Citizen. Battlelords is going to be a fun play. After all that, you know what I didn't go and do? I didn't go and buy a tanker. I thought I owned one, but maybe I don't. Good news for you, little Massey. You have now been relieved of your duties of silage pit master. Your bucket just did not cut it. You can now go back to being a... Actually, I didn't start with this tractor. I could probably just sell this one off, but I'll keep it. It can be a handy little farm tractor. Thing is, it's got a front. I should put a pallet fork thingy on it, actually. In fact, I wonder if I should go... I'll leave that bucket there because it could be quite handy for some other stuff. What if I should go and get you pallet tines? Okay, it's 11 in the morning already. Okay, a couple of things I need to do here. I need to get the harvest going. I need to look at this field that I potentially want to buy, which is... I'll drive out to it. This tractor's done barely any work. It's only got 1.5 hours on it. I probably could upgrade it, actually, this tractor. I was going to buy this field because I thought it had wheat in it. It's just a bare... Someone done a job here recently? Damn it. Well, if it's got nothing in it, I could probably buy it. Or I could buy this cotton one, which I might be cheaper. But
Hey, BC.
Hello, BC. We're getting there, buddy. Just talking about all the fun games we've got. Fun games. Okay, that one's worth 4. That's out of my price range. That one's in my price range. This big one, though, would net us a lot of money. That little... I'm going to need something to replace the grass fields. That's 4. Maybe I'll buy this, but I kind of want... Actually, I've got to get this planted today. Maybe I buy this one. 134. Oh, I bought it now. Now, here's the thing. The cotton... Do I just bite the bullet and tear it out, or do I let it grow and harvest it? Seeing it's going to cost me. I'm going to have to lease the equipment to harvest it. I don't know if it's going to be worth my time.
Depends on the size of the field, really.
It's quite
How big
large.
Is it? Which field?
It is 134, which is 5.2 hectares, which is fairly decent for a crop.
The field I bought, 155, had cotton in it, which is... How big is it? Oh, 6.68.
And how'd that get you? That's another one.
That got me four 20,000 liter bales.
So we're looking at maybe how much money? $420,000 or liters?
No, it had 4 20,000 liter bales. I haven't sold them yet. I was doing that today.
Well, so yeah, so okay, so you're getting about 80K out of it,
and it was like
it's almost worth it.
25,000 to rent the machinery to harvest it.
I wonder if I can lease the machinery and go and do a couple of jobs though at the same time somewhere else. $25 to lease the machinery. It's almost so you're getting it a little. I would get less out of it unless I had it. Unless I planted this one up to be cotton as well, which I don't want to do. I will leave it because for the moment I can plant in this other field what I want. I've got potatoes to sell today. I was going to hold off and sell them in December because the best price for potatoes is like, February, I should say, which is quite a ways away, to be honest. And I don't get on quick. Oh man, we are lagging. I don't get on enough to. I keep missing the months I want to sell stuff at, if you know what I mean. You know what I'll do? Load up all these bales and we'll go and. Well, they're going to sell for. Like you said, though, Amy, isn't it? Like you just don't. You give up on selling everything at the moment and worrying about the price. Let's get this milk in here and start making some of that. I'll get the harvest underway because I want to put chickens down today. All right, we got a lot to do. I want to get. I'm just going to put this in here for the moment. I'll sort you out. Oh wait, have I got? Oh, I don't need to get tines. I've got them. Sweet. Oh no, it's at a bale spot. Oh, they're tines. Oh, legend. Look at me future-proofing things. Okay, so we're going to need to get this out. I've got like multiple different kinds of jobs I need done today, and all of them don't work in with each other. They're all like really separate jobs. I've got to plant, I've got to harvest, I've got to sell, and I've got to move this milk, which I need to... Now that I've bought that field, I need to buy a milk churn thingy so I can... This is the first time I've used my brand new combine harvester that I bought as well. Haven't used it yet. Don't know if I probably should. I don't think I'm going to get this header through the field, am I? Nope. Oh, yep. Just scrape it on over the top. That's what you do with your brand new machinery, don't you? Just let it, like, surf it over the top. And we're in. Okay, so I'm just going to leave you there for a sec. I've got to put chickens down today, get some chickens in, get some eggs going. I've got to be Johnny's chicken rival. Although I don't think I'll ever beat him, the amount of chickens he's got. Does anyone know how many he's got at the moment?
No idea.
No idea. Let's move you over there. Let's get... Oh, the mowing gear needs washing. I've got more silage to make as well. Right, let's go sell some silage anyway.
See if my tractor can pull this.
What am I going to get more for? Silage or potatoes at that time? Show the price. So the best price you can get for potatoes is $6.72. $4.90 I can get at the British Rail and Grain, which is maybe about just if I wait another month, maybe we'd get into the 500s. And silage, I need to ditch some silage anyway, so maybe I'll just do that. Looking at $4.56 for the best price. Oh, okay, yeah. Oaks BGA is taking it, and selling stations. Oh, well, we'll definitely get... Well, silage it is. That's not even a question. I can hold on to my taters then. We'll use that trailer. Yes. Okay, where's the big Massey? Here. With the taters. Right, then I'll probably get some more. Will I get the planting going while I go? I might plow that field. I might just do a restoration of that field, the potato field. Dig it all up. So I could probably get a worker on that right now, couldn't I? Well, if that's the case, I need a new tractor. Oh man, I need so much stuff. You know what? I need a new tractor. I need another big tractor. How many tractors have you guys got?
I own 2 and I'm leasing 1.
Leasing one. Dan, you're rich enough to just buy whatever you want now.
I think I got 3 or 4.
Only got 3 or 4.
Is that all? You're slacking, Dan.
Oh
The hell?
God, Dan! What do you do with your millions of dollars from your cheat code greenhouses?
I've got my Lamborghini tractor. I'm okay.
Yeah, that's all I wanted. I wanted to get that Lamborghini, but it doesn't have enough horsepower either.
No.
Did you paint
I've
it
just bought
silver
some
like
big
Jeremy
parts.
Clarkson as well?
Yes.
Of course you did. What do I take in Bales? I know. Old Jeremy Clarkson. Okay, that's not working. Load type. Oh, we're not doing square bales. That's why. We're doing. Are we doing round bale 180s? I don't know if we are. I think they're round bale 150s. Try that. Yeah, round bale 150s. All right. Let's get these loaded on. How many tractors has Johnny got? Does anyone know? What's he up to? Actually, I need to check. Need to go around and check everyone's farms. That's what we need to do. MGL's got so much land. He's just land rich, isn't he? Oh, let's go sell the first load of bales anyway. Does anyone sell to the BGA anymore, or is it all just as a selling point?
I can't remember the last time I did any silage.
I haven't done silage in a while.
I mean, I do it for the cattle, so I just have extra heaps of it sitting around now. And I want to kind of get rid of it, because I'm aware of how much productions that we have on the map. There's a nice shortcut I always like to take through the farms. What's this? Time for 45 inches of ham on the big screen. Look out at Big A. BC says better stretch first. Big A. That's a lot of ham to take in. I know. Hope you got a lot of bread. That's a lot of ham. Good old ham sandwich. Yum. Mayo. Hello, Hankster. It's hot outside, isn't it, kiddo? Ooh, one sec. He's got some big goobers in his eye I need to clean out. 1 second. Clean that out of your eye, kid. want this? Quick, take it. Good boy. He's still a little doped up, I think. Can I handle him? Hey! No means no, Big A. Don't get me when I'm at my most vulnerable. Wait, I've come to the crossroads this way. Now, this is not the most sincere way. I do have to drive through some people's farms to get to where I want to get to, but... And I also have to do this careering speed hump of a jump over here. I'm still in a fair whack of pain, I'll be honest. Let's see if we make it over this today. And not. Yep. We did it. We did a team. We did a thing. Does everyone drive across all the farmyards to get to where they want still? Or does everyone go the roadways to get around? What's that?
I said not generally.
You don't drive straight across the farms? You take the roads, do you?
Yeah.
Oh. I remember hearing you a few streams ago going, you've been just cutting straight through all the fields. That's why I was like, well, if Amy's doing it, I'm doing it.
I mean, I have. For sure, but...
If Amy's doing it...
I don't generally do it.
I'm doing it. Get limber. I could take you through... I'd be like Richard Simmons. I could take you through Ham's warm-up and exercise routines on stream if you guys like. We could switch up the streams instead of gaming.
You do the workout video stream?
Yeah, we can do that if you want. I've got the full lycra I could put on with the headbands. I could go and get a perm. How does everyone feel about that? Poor old Richard Simmons, and he's passed away. The late Richard Simmons. And he just, was it last year or this year?
I think it was this year.
Yeah, I think so, wasn't it? Ooh, it's been a while. Now, which one was the best selling point? Was it the farmers? Was it selling station 596? Agricultural fair 495. You know the agricultural fair is the building, is the section just next door to the selling point, don't you? So that's
where I'm headed.
What I could do potentially, I might sell there too actually, because I haven't sold there yet. So I put these together, but I could move the agricultural fair because it's a fair. It can move around. I could move it over to your side of the map, Amy, which is probably a fair thing to do.
Is it this one here? With all the tents?
It's the one with the... Yeah, you're in it. That's the one. That's the agricultural fair.
Okay.
How good's this little area, right? I even put in extra points of cotton and stuff for Johnny and MGL and now Dan, because people couldn't sell their actual products everywhere. So I put in extra spinneries and needles and stitches.
I'm not sure if you can actually cotton bales there, though.
Can't you sell your cotton bales at this one?
Point?
You should be in the sell point.
Do I just have to what?
I don't know.
Unload it?
The other day trying to sell cotton bales.
Do you have to drop them off, maybe?
Maybe.
No, this is definitely the sell point.
It says it takes cotton. Maybe it's just the pallets of cotton and not the giant bales.
Yeah, maybe it's just the...
God damn it. Sorry.
Does the place next door take it? The big bales?
I don't know.
Where do you sell it, Dan?
I've got it in pallets and I take it to the train.
Oh,
I load the train up with it.
cheating once again, Amy.
Well,
You could turn
can
all
you
that.
do?
Why don't you turn that all into t-shirts or like clothes and sell it for $25,000+ a pallet? You can get $30,000 a pallet for all of that.
I know, but
What do you mean,
Stuck.
yeah? You've got so... Think about how much money you would make out of that. All right, so where can you sell the big bales of Johnny's? Because I put the stations in, and Johnny said, because Johnny had them as well. I'm pretty sure cotton. Here it is. Show current prices. Agriculture, British Rail. Oh, they're all about the same price anyway, Amy. 3688 at this spinnery.
I haven't tried putting bales on the back of the train yet.
You can put them on the back of the train, can you not? Okay, the other spinnery looks like it's over near Big A's way. The next price, just down from this one.
just gonna... This is spinnery here.
Yep. Can I sell silage bales here? I don't even know.
There's the sell. I hate when you turn off the freaking markers.
I haven't turned them off.
Why aren't they on then?
I don't know. All the sell points should be on. Are they just because they're even when you paint over, the markers should still be on the ground, should they not? This might be the sell point right here.
And that big A's got you in chat.
Oh, Amy, you have to be. You talking about the silage or the cotton? Big A said we have to be closer to the logs, Amy.
Have to be closer to the logs. Yeah, but I unloaded the bales and they were right there, right? Weren't they?
I think he means like really close to the logs. I'll just swing. I'll just come out and swing around.
Oh, you go sell your stuff.
I hate these articulated trailers. I'll swing out and come back around and try again. Cotton. It takes a second to sell. Okay, so really close to the logs. I don't know why. The trigger point when I put it down was not that close. It was like in that whole area. But okay, whatever. And you have to put it down on the ground, do you? It takes a bit for it to sell, apparently. Do you have to shove them off?
Yeah, I will.
Is it
Hey, no
selling?
money's coming in. No money's coming in, so I'm guessing not.
Let's drive the tractor out. We'll see if we can move these around just to see where the trigger point is. Because Big A said he can sell them. Wait, have you unloaded them properly?
Oh, there we go. Oh, that was some.
Okay, so it must be like... I've jumped over the fence somehow. In a rage of fury, I've jumped over the fence.
This one. Where are you? Sell point.
No, on the ground, probably. Like right here somewhere. But it seemed to be up further where you pushed them, yeah? Maybe. Down here, maybe?
Oh, there it goes.
Oh, so it's up that way further. Oops,
Yep.
sorry. Hello, Anchor. You got a bit nuts, buddy. Why is that one doing funny thing in the air?
I don't know.
Yeah, you've still got your you still got your belts on.
Yeah, maybe that point.
There we go. Is that selling it right there?
That
Oh, one
one's
of them sold. That one's sold, yeah. So it seems to be like to the left a touch. So you're right, sorry. To your, oh, there we go. And then this one.
Yeah.
Right, so it does sell. Nice. Maximum money.
Good.
Just takes a hot minute. Nice. How
There
much
we
did you
go.
make out of that?
Let me check.
Did they not pop up how much a bale they were making?
Oh, it did, but I just look at the money page to get the total. It was just under 300,000 for all.
Whoa, that's all right. 300,000.
Yeah.
Thank you, Big A. Amy, that's a nice payday.
Yes, thanks, Big A.
I'm definitely leaving the cotton in my fields. I might even plant another cotton field. Holy moly. What is my alt U, isn't it? Yeah, that's the one.
Let's see, where am I going?
Nope. Is it? What's the function to move? Left, hold right, alt. No, I want to move A and D. Unload area. Yeah, I'm trying to sort that out.
Yeah, it's you to shift between right, left, and back.
But there's a way you can fine
And
tune
then
it, yeah?
it's, I think it's right control,
Right, alt
and then
or
A and
control?
D to.
Right control. So
Is it
you were
right
about
control and
here,
then you
weren't
right
you?
alt? Yeah, I was right up against the
Yeah,
lot.
I'm selling some. Okay, it's right up near the front. It is right up near the front.
Uh-huh.
So you have to kind of keep pushing them. Maybe it's closer towards the whole front of the thing, is it? Like, is it up there? It is. It seems to be closer right at the front up here. Yeah, okay, so the trigger's right at the start. Okay, 1 second. Trigger's right at the start here. I'll have to get into the council funds. I don't think they've got very many after what bloody MGL did. What? So what did it?
Didn't he
does
put
anyone-
in like 300 million?
Yeah, because he. Does anyone know?
sold a
Did he
water.
buy a bit of land that had some had like?
No,
property
it's the water.
Yeah.
what
So
is it
did he
called?
buy the land that had something on it that was a production, and then he sold the production? And
No, I
so
think it was one of his water.
what's that?
No, it's a water. It's a water
His
thing.
water pumps or dispenser.
Yeah, but did it come on the map, or was it? He
No,
wouldn't-
it was one you
What
added.
he put in, I think.
He put it in and then sold it for more.
It
Hold
pulled
on,
all
let
the
me.
water off,
Oh, is it because he sold it with the water in it? Is that why?
even though there's no price.
Yeah,
for it.
well, it's a thing that has like 1 million liters of water in it.
Right.
That's how it like automatically waters.
He should have kept
The
the money
animals,
then.
so it's
He found the cheat code.
That was even more than 1 million. It's like a
Yeah, well, you
billion.
can see how much was in
Billion.
there. Yeah, it was like 360 million or something, wasn't it? How much is in there, Kitty? 354 million. $248,672. I feel like he should have kept some of that money. I'm going to send some back to him.
So it warns you if you put this down, because it only costs $5,000 to buy it. But it warns you, it's like if you sell it, it's going to sell the water, and it's going to be millions.
So it does warn you.
Yeah.
Funny. You should have kept it a couple of million. Ah, cheat code. No, because that takes the fun out of the game, doesn't it, when you do things like that? Big A, I'm going to put a whole field of them down and sell them. $1 billion.
I just put in the standpipes that fill everything up.
The what pipes?
There's a blue standpipe, and it feeds all of your
Oh, yeah, it's good, isn't it, that one?
greenhouses and things. Yeah. It filled my distributor up as well. So again, there's 1 million litres of water in my distributor.
Which is why you just kept making money while you're away.
No, I've not got it selling anything.
Don't you have them in the greenhouse, did you say?
My greenhouses are all done by my standpipe.
Yeah, which is the automatic water, isn't it? Just keeps it all watered.
Water is, yeah. But I manually then have to take all my cotton, and I put my cotton into a silo and then fill up a trailer to take it over to the grain.
Have you got, what trailer are you using now? What truck and trailer?
I'm using the autoload trailer with 50 pallets, and then I've got the pickup truck that takes 86,000 litres with another trailer that takes 86,000 litres. So moving 1.5 million litres was quite a task.
Yeah, I bet. Especially because the train only holds so much.
It holds about 600,000, I think.
So
Oh,
I
true.
did a couple of contract jobs where it bugged out. This was a while ago. And I ended up having to get rid of the contract, but because I'd already harvested the field, it cost me like 200 something thousand just for the contract because I'd already got the products and it was sitting in my trailer. So I ended up having to go to the train and unload it all, and I filled up 1.5 worths of train just to get it out of there. And in the end, still made less money than than the contract cost me. I was like, well, I'm not doing that again. Slow old driving down the roads here. Yeah, Dan, you could set them to store for a couple of months and then set them to just sell. Just constantly sell straight from the greenhouse.
You don't make as much though.
You don't make as much, but when you go on holidays, you make plenty. And you don't have to do anything. Let's put it on holiday mode, mate. They should call it Griswold mode. Put it on the Griswold mode. More holiday time coming up soon, team. What's everyone got planned over the holiday period? We're only September. It'll be October, November, December straight away. It's on us.
I'll probably be in my taxi because it's a Wednesday.
Over in around December, the Christmas period.
Christmas Day, I'll be in my taxi.
Will you really? Is it a Wednesday, is it?
Is it?
That does not sound exciting. Do one more of these. I would like to sell. Whoops. I would like to buy a new vehicle actually, which is going to cost me a lot of moolah. And the fair doesn't agricultural fair does, but everyone's about the same price. Nah, okay, we're just not going to bother. We can hold on to them. I was considering keeping a couple of trailer loads. Let me just see. That's potatoes. This is the one I want. Yeah, so the selling station's where it's at. Agricultural affairs where it's at. Oh, selling points. Yeah. Let's go there. If I can get out of my own drive. How did I do that? I hammed myself, guys. I hammed myself. So, you're not gonna do your taxi ride along on Wednesday, Dan? We can do a kickback stream then. I want to do a couple of kickback streams this week. I've got Mountain Blade Bannerlord 2 to play that I want to do. Which
I'm out of date at the end of the month.
Yeah, what's that? You're out of data
out
to the end of the month. Yeah. Data. It's not bloody commander data from the Star Trek Enterprise. It is for everyone else that talks like that. But as an Australian, it's a really hard thing to say data. It doesn't work properly in my mouth, that word. Like I have to say data. Because that's how we talk. Data. Yeah, because you, in the US, you actually say A as the word A, don't you, when you say it in a word? Like day, A-ta. Whereas we say R, like it's an R, which is weird, isn't it? Data.
That's language for you.
Language, right? R. Yeah, we say it like an R. It's weird. Look, I didn't choose my accent. I just grew up with it. How do you say date? Date, not dart. Otherwise, then you'd be, g'day. G'day, I heard you wanted to go out on a dart with me. No, we say it because it has an E at the end, so we know it says date. Right? It's weird. It's like when you're at school learning this, it's so weird. Because, like, it's not weird then, but thinking about it now, I'm like, wow, when you think about, like, what we were taught at school and how we were taught to say words and do things, it's like, it's so weird because the rest of the world speaks differently again. It's such a weird thing. It's such, like, thinking about it like that now. Dart, art. I think because things that have an E, we know that it's like date. But saying data, BC, no, you see, you're taking it out of the wrong context now, friendo. You're just trying to pull things out and have a go at me. But I'm trying to give you an example. So things like that are hard for Australians to say are A and A, like data. Like because our mouths don't drop at the bottom. I think ours is worse, Big A. I think ours is worse. But pretty much, yeah. Australia must be like the US, where it's just a mosh pit of like different British accents, all merged, all amalgamated into one accent.
And it's not like it's uniform across the entire country either.
No, like it's different. Like in the US, they're different all the way across, right? It's the same in Australia. Mm-hmm. We've got different accents all the way across Australia as well. They actually, quite funnily, people from Adelaide, South Australia, they speak quite more fancy. I just proved it right then. They they're quite. So if you're from Adelaide, they talk like this, and they say, "Oh no, I'm from Adelaide." Like they talk a little bit more posh UK than they do Australian. Yeah, they're a bit weird. In Queensland, we don't know how to. Like some examples are when you say, I've given this example before, but the word pool, P-O-O-L, when you go in Australia, in Queensland, where I'm from, we tend to put E's there and say pool. Go and swim in the pool. It's weird. Like in Queensland as well, the further north you go, there's an A dropped on the end of every sentence, like a bit like Canada. So you'll know someone's from North Queensland because they talk a lot slower, and they'll go, "Yeah, no worries, hey, hey." That'll be it. Everything's with an A. New South Wales, they talk really fast. They're like really fast talkers. BC or day. I say day. Probably not. Probably not. I'll probably say it stupidly still. Day. Hello, Sharon. We're just talking about the stupid way we talk. Well, the stupid way I talk. What other words you got there? Data. Yeah, I can't do it. Data. Can't do it. It doesn't. It feels uncomfortable to say that. Data. Like, because my mouth has to. Doesn't work. Just doesn't feel comfortable. Whereas I say data. I think because it's lazy. We just have a lazy bottom jaw when we talk, right? So don't they say with the Australian and American accent, it's like some way the Australian tongue pushes forward in some letters, and in the US your tongue goes backwards. So when you say data, there's like your tongue pulls back. But when you say data, I don't know, it elongates. I don't know, it's something weird like that. Does my mouth need a safe space? I think the stream might need a safe space soon. Data. Yeah, mate. Some bloody data. I want to do one more trip of selling this, and then I'm going to. Well, I'm going to go and price up that little Massey I've got. Maybe sell it and buy something bigger because I can't quite afford. I can if I sell everything. If I sell everything today, I can afford what I want. But I could also just take a loan, then sell what I want to get what I need. But what I want to do is get this tractor working on ploughing the big field, and I've got to start getting the wheat harvested. Old language. It's a funny thing, isn't it? It unites us, and it also separates us at the same time. Almost could make that into a riddle.
Yeah, the arguments about whether it's soda pop, or something entirely different.
Well, you know what we say in Australia, what we call it? Soft drink.
What? Soft drink? Yeah.
Yeah, soft drink. Is that, like, why do we call it that? Why? I don't get it.
I don't know.
I don't know either. Like, and just because we grew up saying soft drink, because that's what our parents said, and before that's what my grandparents said. Like, why? Just no one gives a reason. They just go, nah, because it's called soft drink. But they call it soda everywhere else, or they call it, I don't know, soda pop or whatever you say. Like, it's so weird. Pop.
Yeah. In the US, there, depending on where you are, it would generally be either soda or pop.
Right. Such a Stupid thing language.
Big A, I was just looking for funny things for text to speech to say.
Okay, I'm going to leave that there. I've got another couple of loads to go still, which is actually good. I've got to get this tractor working though.
When my brother moved out to Oregon, he had to bring his groceries home in a sack, not a bag.
In a stack?
In a sack.
Oh, I was like, what are you... Yeah, that's fair enough. It's funny because so you talk about the language barrier, especially different parts of the US. It's the same here for Australia also. Dan, this might be, I don't know what you guys used to call, well, here's an example. In New South Wales, they call you swimming apparel, so stuff that you go swimming in. Yeah. We call them togs in Australia. Put your togs on. In New South Wales, they call it your cozies or your costume. Put your costume on, but they shorten it to cozies. So in New South Wales, they say cozies. In Queensland, they say togs. But I bet they don't say that anywhere else in the world, do they?
No, we have swimming cozies and...
You got swimming cozies. Yeah. And what else?
Bathing suit.
Bathing suit. Yeah, we don't say, oh, I'll put my bathing suit on. Yes. The togs.
And togs are your goggles.
Togsy goggles?
They're a brand of swimming goggles.
Really? Wow, I didn't know
so.
that. What I'd like to do here is no cost today. Give me 4 headlands. Working with, is it 20 foot? That'd be about the working width of that, wouldn't it? Yeah.
I am Bi-Fury.
Hey, what's that, Dan?
I was saying Bi-Fury Gaming is going to head out.
Hello, Fury. Goodbye, Fury. Hey.
I think Gary's on the job.
He's also just decided to plough half this field. Half my cotton is just gone. Why? Why? Cosplay! Here's your start.
Why is he destroying fields on courseplay? They shouldn't.
Right? He just drove straight out that way and straight into that field.
But I mean, the AI helper shouldn't destroy fields.
Yeah, I know. Look, I've set up 4 headlands, generate, and here it is. So you can see there's no reason it should have driven off into that direction. To 1-3. No reason it should have driven into 1-3-4. And off it goes again. Unless is it trying to say that this is the direction it's going?
I think it's turning around. If you zoom in on the actual, press your I button to get the course up, it will show you which direction it's going.
Well, that's the arrow there, isn't it?
Dots. Yeah, the little yellow dots there will show you what.
But why is he driving with the plough down?
Don't know. But if you zoom in on that blue line, their little arrows showing you which way they're going.
Which way they're going, which that makes sense. I don't know why he would, but he didn't even try and turn around. He was just driving that way. He was just going. Okay. Well, Rachel's in there now anyway, I think, isn't it? Oh, no, it's definitely Gary. He's got the shades on. You know when Gary's got the shades on? He's definitely been at the pub that night. Gaza. When I come back, this field had better be plowed. That's all I can say. I've given him the nice tractor too. I know, I don't want you on. We're going to go and yeah, I'm gonna go sell all of this. It's a good tractor. I just don't need it. I need something bigger. Can you strap those? You can't strap on the tines, can you? Or can you? I think you can. I thought you could. Maybe you can't. Maybe not these ones. Yeah, because I've already got that small. But I will get another big tractor that we can put a front loader or something on anyway. And while I'm there, I have to buy a milk trailer. Okay, I've lost my mouse. I've lost my ability to right click here. Help, anyone? No.
Click.
I need somebody. I can't. Right clicking's not bring. You know, right brings up the mouse. Right click brings up the mouse. Got it. Somehow I got it back. Big A said press delete. I'll try that next time. Somehow I got it back working. I didn't press delete, but somehow I got it back working. Thank you, Big A. Thank you for the help. In the name of the Beatles, help. I need somebody. Not just anybody. A Big A or Fury body. Oh! I knew that was going to happen, didn't I? You didn't have your... Oh. Really? So if I want to spread the tines, I have to have cause play up. You just have to wait, you crazy black van. You just have to wait, mate. Ham's doing a thing. That'll do, mate. We'll just swing it off like that. We got there in the end. Look at the size of that nice big field to own out there. Has they got into potatoes or sugar beet or something? Were they? Or carrots, potentially? Can't quite tell. Does that look like carrots? All the new productions we're getting for next game. And hopefully they... Because you know in this one how they brought out a couple more, didn't they? Yeah, they brought out parsnips and what else did they bring out in this version?
Red
Parsnips,
beets,
red
carrots.
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 So hopefully they keep adding for the next version. They keep just bringing more out. Hey, Centaur. Good to see you, buddy. You figured out how to do the TTS on Twitch. What's the TTS?
Text to speech.
Oh. Oh, yeah, I figured out that. I've got that set up ready to go when I've got it going at some point. I think you need to have I need to do a couple more streams. I've got everything else. I just don't have enough streams on there. So we'll finish that off this week, I think. Yeah, text to speech. You do it you'd have to do it on your settings in your Streamlabs. I think about that language thing, and it is quite funny that we're all from different parts of the world. We speak English, but we speak English in such different ways. And different mannerisms in the way you talk have different meaning as well. So I could call someone here in Australia, oh, you bloody idiot, and it's actually almost a term of endearment. But if I said that to someone like in the US, Amy, that I didn't even know, they'd just be like, oh my, you rude person. You just called me a bloody idiot. Like, firstly, it's kind of a weird thing, the old language stuff. Okay. Oh. You didn't get accepted into the sell point. Into the realm of sell point. Because we're going to start again. Start. All right. Firstly, there's a Massey Ferguson for sale. We should buy it. Not. There is a combine for sale in the thing, Amy. If you don't have a combine harvester, a nice case one.
I just bought a combine.
Did you not check the sales?
Sorry, I just sold it.
This was in here yesterday, though, wasn't it? How much did you spend on your combine, Amy?
You
could have this for the
400,000.
Ooh, depends on the
I got a
literage.
bigger one than that.
Did you get the big black one that I've got, like the Fent one? 400,000. What did you get?
I got
The Massey.
the case. No, I got the case. Is it
Class or
92? The case 9250.
This one here. Nice. Ooh, with the big twin front wheels on it. That's a nice harvest combine as well. It's a nice combine. We own this one. Be my
And
first.
I got the header with the built-in trailer.
Oh, nice. Yeah, that's a good way to go. Oh, excuse me.
Because I hate header trailers.
The header trailer I've got's a pain in the butt too at the moment, I think. It's one of those fold-out ones. Okay, we're here to buy a tractor.
right there?
No, choking.
No killing yourself on stream.
Yeah, I know. Save that for the weekends.
Anything for the views.
No.
What do we got here? Manual. The big tractors are expensive, are they not?
Oh yeah.
Only I was a millionaire. Let's see.
You know, just buy that little water point for $5 grand and then sell it
And
immediately.
sell it immediately.
And make a couple $100 million.
I might get. The Lamborghini only has 246 horses. See, it just doesn't have enough horsepower for. I need over 300.
The XL Pro next to it's the same thing.
Yeah, but it's not a Lamborghini, is it?
No.
And it doesn't have the same amount. It doesn't have over 300 horses. These damn Massies. The thing about the Massies is there's so many of them. So you can always get something half decent. The Fence are a good price. The DFs are what do you know? You don't go. I don't think they go over. That one goes to 2. That's the 8 TTV. Did I put the 9 in this time? I don't know if I did I? Didn't put the 9 series in. Well, the McCormick only has 240. That's no good. That McCormick has... here we go. This one can go up to 310. I've never really used McCormick's much. Has anyone else?
No.
I'd like a New Holland. Yeah, I think I'll get a New Holland. I will get the New Holland with the 370, so that takes it to 247. Can I have...
You can get a large for 292.
A large New Holland?
Yeah.
Do I need a tractor that big, though? That's the trouble.
And that's with 351.
True. Yeah, I've never actually bought this tractor. Okay. So we'll get this one. So let's price it up. 334. We may as well max chicken it. So an extra 42 for that.
You can also put tracks on the back of it.
You can put... Do you have to go back to the standard? Oh, yeah, there. Huh, look at that. Looks like a monster truck. I'm going to go the BKTs. They're just well, they're wide tires, so I don't really want the wides on it. I'll keep it with a Midas. So pricing up, we're looking at 334,000. And I've got the... I shouldn't have sold those. Damn it. I should not have sold the pallet tines, should I? It doesn't matter. I'll get some more when I need them. I'm not desperate for them. You found a different option. Most of them are here. Where did you find them? I just set it all up in my Streamlabs, so it all links up with the... When people donate and stuff, the text-to-speech comes up for them. But I'd be interested to hear where you found them. I also found something else I'm going to put on, which should be it's going to be quite humorous. What did you buy? Why am I lagging now? I can't run over here. Oh, it's because I'm getting near Dan, that's why. You bought this blue class. Why is it blue? It should be green. Nice, it's got like a matte paint job on it, doesn't it? Is it articulated, this one? Yeah, nice. Can't users just type TTS message and Twitch does it? Probably. I've got it set up though, so when I don't think so. I think it has to be a paid thing. So if you want people to donate and do it, I think so. Is that not right? Tinker. Where are you, buddy? Hey. Hank. Oh, heck? Here I go borrowing again. Wait, what? How come I've got all this money? Dan, did you just put money in my account? Dan? Did you just put money in my account, cheeky bugger?
No.
You didn't have to. Well, here I'm getting a loan out and going, hang on, why don't I have to take as much loan as I thought I did? Thank you. Brilliant. I still have to get that, but that's okay because I got a heap of silage bales to sell. That'll be fun. Thanks, mate. That's a bit nice. Cheat code enabled. Type in /DAN.
If you actually saw my plate, it says TWSS.
I didn't actually see it then. So you bought. What did you buy? You bought this one. Oh, that's not. It's 700,000+, Amy. This is what Dan just bought. The Class Zerion.
I maxed it out.
Oh man. 700,000.
Well, if you got the money,
The fast
might
track.
as well spend it.
The fast track would be a good tractor to have because it's 348 horsepower and it goes fast. It's in the name. Literally, fast track.
Yeah, I've got one of them.
I mean, it makes sense, doesn't it? Having a fast track on this map.
This is fast.
It sure does.
I haven't had the New Holland, so I'll get the New Holland. That'll be it. And there she blows. Look how tiny it looks compared to yours. There it is, TWSS on the plate. That's why your farm is Dan's TWSS, isn't it?
Yeah, TSS Empire.
TSS Empire. I tried to give everyone names specific to what they're doing. Oh wait, I didn't. You know what I didn't get after that? I'm gonna do a turnaround here. Just shoved the brand new tractor into a hedge to do a turnaround. He did not ask about the interest rate. He has 400%. Damn it! I better sell that water pipe now. Damn it!
You trying to pass me there? Stan.
It'll be Dan and his brand new $700,000+ last tank.
It does 67 miles an hour. I'm happy.
Wow.
I I used those last time. I want to use something that's actually in game. That's 25,000, but it's 8,000 liters. I've got 23,000 liters to move, so I'm not really fussed on doing a couple of loads. This thing's not bad. I don't mind this. Be a little milk trailer. Because after I sell this transfer, I don't have to try to transfer it. I'm just going to get that. It's a fairly decent price. It'll be a decent size for the other. I can use the JCB telehandler to probably pull it around if I need as well. What are you laughing at?
BC. It took me a minute to realise what we went. I was thinking Greenwich Mean Time. Why Greenwich Mean Time?
GMT is what it should be on his. Is that what you meant? Greenwich Mean Time?
No, girthy.
Oh,
Oh, girthy voice thrustmaster. Oh. When we got raided the other day, when PC and I were doing some Star Citizen, I don't know if anyone saw it, but we were just kicking along, having a good old laugh, and it was actually a fun Star Citizen stream. Remember BC? How we had the absolute bejeebers blown out of our ship. It's up. Oh, if anyone wants to watch it, I uploaded it to YouTube because we're on Twitch, and then we got raided. And it just went nuts with the people subbing or people following anyway, not subbing. It was funny. But it was they couldn't have come in at a more perfect time because the front end had been blown off our ship. So in there had rear thrusters. So every time we flew the ship, it would fly but do like pirouettes as we had to fly. So we were like pirouetting around. Oh, it was nuts.
The ending was pretty good too when you were trying to raid because you suddenly went, oh, let me try to stop it, and bang, we were into the
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, we racked up over $40,000 worth of ship damages that day. Much more than what we'd earned. Oh, I'm so keen to play some more Citizen this week, BC. Hopefully I'm not going to die on this. Oh, struggling. I've got a probiotic, I've got a prebiotic, I've got everything I can to help with my guts. I've got like Metamucils I'm drinking, heaps of stuff to help with my guts, my bowels, because of all the pain meds I've had to take, because they're just so horrible for your insides. So I'm trying to flush it all out. Well, this is nice. Look at the digital readout on this too, Dan. Thank you, friendo. What's the zoom in key? Is that X, isn't it? There's a key to zoom in. I thought it was X. Big A will know. I'll go in the next entrance. I'll go in the yard, the work yard entrance. Excuse me. Got the sneezies. We better go see how Gary's... I think that's the slurry also. I think that's for dropping off... Oh no, this might be our pickup just here. Wait, did I buy a tanker that doesn't do milk? Oh, did I not even check that?
whoops.
Did I?
What a mistake to make.
Did I not even check that?
It'll be a mistake.
Damn it! Damn it!
There's a modded one somewhere that takes both.
Yeah, we don't want that. Oh, I tried to get. I have to get this one. I'll go sell some more bales.
Exactly, dude. What a noob.
What a noob. I'll go sell some more bales. I'll sell this off. I will, I can't sell some more bales because it's got to, oh, you know what? Crying out loud. Absolute moron. Trouble with that one is that's articulated as well. I hate the articulated trailers. Yeah, I used these modded ones last time. I don't want to. I'm trying not to use them again. I'll get this one. Main color. I don't think black.
I don't think Gary gets it from Ham. I'm not sure.
What a waste. Just racking up the hours on the brand new New Holland for no reason. The brand New Holland. I need to check on Gary too. That's what I wanted to do. And I have not even started my harvest yet.
You should see the size of my New Holland next to that tractor I bought. You think yours are small?
I bought the
one I
big
started.
New Holland as well, though. Or did you buy? Well, what's the other New Holland you've got? You've got one of the modded ones.
One you gave me at the start.
Oh yeah, that thing. That'll look like a micro machine. Remember micro machines?
It does.
It's like one of those little smart cars.
What's that about the smart car, Amy?
Said it'll look like one of those smart
Yeah,
cars
right.
next to the big tractor.
A little smart car. What's so smart when it's underneath the truck?
Okay.
Well, hey. It's nice to have a new tractor anyway and take it through. I'm just breaking it in, you know? That's what I'm doing. I'm breaking it in. Although I've just wasted money by doing it, but life of a digital farmer, right? I can't get no satisfaction. I thought I taught you better. Now we know where Gary gets it from, says Big A. Oh yeah, Dan, you read that out before. Look, maybe Gary's rubbing off on me. Gary definitely didn't get it from me. He's dragging everyone down with him. Oh, right, sorry, Amy. Oh, it's like, sorry about that. I really should have watched where I was going. I was about to
Here
say,
I am on the correct side of the road for the map, and you still run into
I
me.
know, I came screaming around the corner when New Hollands attack, right? Two New Hollands meeting head to head. Big PC says stop rubbing Gary without consent.
Yeah, you muck away.
What is this consent? Is it some kind of new cream or lotion? Stop rubbing Gary without consent. Where do I purchase this consent from? Can I rub it on anyone? Does anyone can I walk up to people in the street and go, excuse me, can I rub some consent on you?
You want to get smacked.
God, no, I'm not repeating that, BC.
Consent leads to cream.
Lost $1,000 on that thing. Luckily, I got a loan from the bank of. That's what she said. Oh, Amy. Swodor.
What?
Swodor. You know what? This tanker actually looks a lot better on this trailer. This tanker looks a lot better on this tractor. Holy words. Hello, Neon. Hey, Neon, you keen for some more Star Citizen this week? To actually do some this week? I want to do a couple of streams potentially this week. Some more Satisfactory. We got Aska. We've got Mountain Blade Bannerlord. Well, I better just brake and check around the corner so I don't clean up Amy's a little bit more.
I'm safe in my field. So if you're cutting across fields,
I'm not
watch
cutting
where you're
it.
going.
I'm using the road like a person. And I try, and I try, and I try. Burning satisfaction. So, Australian football, Aussie rules they call it. It's the grand final here in Australia this weekend, and our Queensland team, the Lions, they've made it into the finals for the second time. Last year they got beaten right on the buzzer to lose the finals. So this year we're hoping it's a bit of redemption. Red Dead Redemption for the old Brisbane Lions. The Gold Coast Suns, however, did not make the finals, so I will not be going for them. I'll go for the next Queensland team. Neon says sigh. Oh, I showed up at the wrong time because of all the consent and cream talk, obviously. Yes, you missed all the regular chat. There was Sharon, I just saw you wrote, don't drink or eat anything with Vera in it. They say it's okay with the bowel, but it can aggravate things. Okay. I won't. No Vera. I don't. I've got a lot of beetroot, like a good red mix, which is like beetroots and berries and black currants and things, and stuff that has like it's called a prebiotic mixed in with it. And then I drink a Yakult for probiotics to help with the immune system. And I have the Metamucil, which helps with fiber and also gut health. Let's try this again. Round 2. Pieces. All right, get that cheese cranking. Yeah, I'm a big fan of this New Holland. Never really used New Hollands much. I mean, they're not the most exciting of all the tractors. I've driven a couple of New Hollands actually. So, like I was saying before, I was in the Navy. I worked in events coordinating at the Royal Showgrounds in Brisbane, up in Brizzy, up in the Big Smoke. And during the Royal Brisbane show, it's a show where the country meets the city, and they do like all the cow competitions and like, bulls and cows and pigs and all the farm stuff. It's a showcase of that. They do equestrian competitions and wood chop competitions, and it's pretty cool. A lot of rides and show bags and stuff, everything. A lot of entertainment for a week. Anyway, I used to work in that. And my job was to run the ring events. So it was the nighttime ring events that would happen. So all the entertainment, fireworks, all that sort of jazz. I would be in charge of that. And each year we would get loaned tractors and trailers. So we would get brand new New Hollands like loaned to us for like that, for that couple of weeks in the build up and a couple of weeks after and the week during. They would literally give us New Hollands and John Deeres and stuff to utilize. It was so cool. Used to drive around in those tractors all the time. So much fun.
Product placement there.
Yeah, well, that's what it was about. Because because it was about the country, right? So it's
Right, yep.
country meets the city. So it was, and Western Farmers, which is a massive company, they sort of, I think they just donate a lot of that stuff and do it all. Okay, that's the last of the milk. All this toilet talk, you're gonna need to set up in the loo, you reckon? Oh, you mean? Oh, okay. I see what you're referring to. I don't think those are either. It's nice to drive around in a tractor that's not the color of red as well, to be honest. Okay, let's get on. Let's take this down because I'm going to need Gary to. While he's planting, you know what? I wonder how he's doing. He'll be finished soon, no doubt. He's doing a good job. Gary's doing a good job. Good job, Gazza. Get your fields plowing. Yada yada boom. Thing is, Amy, you made so much money on that cotton. I'm honestly thinking about putting cotton in this field, even though this wasn't meant to be a field for cotton.
Sure, go for it. If you're going to put in cotton, might as well put in a lot of it.
Right? And that field was going to actually be a big grass field. But now that I own two fields, I'm going to put cotton in both of them. That way I harvest both of them. The only thing is I'm going to need to lease a planter, aren't I?
Yep.
Because my old mate here, he don't do cotton. Right. What are we looking at for a half decent? Working width of 9 meters. It's okay, I guess. Thought I'd put some bigger planters in, but obviously I didn't put any in. Do I have any that do planting and seeding and planting? Is that a thing? Nope.
I don't think so.
Not a thing.
I mean, there's probably some modded ones that will
Do
put
it
in all crops.
That's okay. What are you? You're 12 meters. You will cost 8,000 to lease. Well, I'm not going to be. I don't want to buy one, so I may as well lease one. Yeah. You're also 12. Capacity of 3,800. Yeah, I think we'll lease you. I think you'll be better. think you'll be better. Right, what I'm going to do, we're going to go and sell a heap of these while Gary finishes that. By the time I sell these, try and get rid of this loan that I've got. Then I can go and pick up that. I didn't even check. Does that need... Because I'm going to need to fertilize this place as well, which I've got some slurry, but I won't have enough to fertilize that field. So I got this one here. This one does take fertilizer also. Is that what I'm reading? Seeds? No, it doesn't. Okay. Just takes that. So I should have seeds over here. Oh, God. Don't you hate when you tuck that thing in the wrong spot? Man, I'm lagging bad. Get that dolly around there. This should go at a fair click still. Today's been a lot of like bit of back and forth, just trying to get the little odd jobs done. I've still got to put more feed in for the cattle as well. How's the sheep doing over there, Amy?
They're breeding and making lots of wool.
Do you sell the sheep as well to make money or not?
No. Nope, I just keep them around for the wool.
How many do you own?
No.
New Holland. When it's put some hours on them, then it's not a New Holland, it's an Old Holland.
I have like 80 or so sheep.
80 sheep.
Something like that, yeah.
They must be cranking out the wool.
Yeah, it was full when I got on here today.
How many, what's your capacity? Capacity.
I don't remember. I mean, it's a modded one, so it's more than
Whoa, Amy.
normal. What?
I had one of the AI cars do to me what I did to you. Just literally pulled out right in front of me. I had to take evasive maneuvers into a farm. I had to go to attack pattern beta. Sure. Attack pattern beta. Evasive maneuvers. Super sedan attacking us on our starboard side. Yeah, going past MG. I love going past MGL just to see what he's been up to, because now that he owns farmland all around here. Oh yeah, he's cut this grass over here. He's got sheep out there. He's got, so what else has he got going on? It's interesting to see what everyone's been up to. I'd like to do a bit of a farm tour. Words hard, speak tough. Data. Oh, really? Dan Baker left and Girthy Moist Thrustmaster has joined.
My game crashed, so I thought I'd make the most of it.
Neon, you should have plenty of weeds if you come in, friendo. How you haven't come in since the start, yeah? Well, don't worry. MGL's figured out a really cheap way for you to make money really quick.
I've got about 5 of those things.
Don't sell them, Dan.
You interested in a quick loan?
Well, being the mayor, I can just dip into the council funds.
I got like 3 or 4 of them to sell too.
You'll have like billions of dollars. Hundreds of millions of farming sim bucks. Okay, that's going to instantly repay our loan and still leave us some money in the bank. Good, because I've got a full trailer of taters to sell to Mr. Samwise Gamgee and Mr. Frodo Baggins. And
Have you seen that Hobbit game?
I have not. What Hobbit game?
It's farming game where you like Stardew Valley or something like that, I think.
But you're hobbits.
You're a hobbit, you're in...
I might have, yeah? Is it like a little town builder one, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, you go around, you know, chat with people, they have you do things, you have a place that you need to fix up and that kind of stuff.
Do you know what it's called?
Yeah. I do not remember. I saw a couple people, I think they were letting some streamers showcase it for like an hour and a half before it might be coming out in early access soon. So, I was watching one. Like a Hobbit's Tale or something? I forget.
Big A says Ham's World. I'm slightly interested in this now. We've got Against the Storm new DLC coming out very soon, and the wonderful team at Hooded Horse have sent me a key to it. Against the Storm, it's one that I've had wishlist, but I just never got to play. But it's got overwhelming popularity recently, apparently, and very good, according to Steam. That's according to Steam users, right? You've got to take it with a grain of salt, but it's a fantasy city building sort of. It's a really good game. It looks like a really good game. That's why I've had it on my wish list, because I like those kind of survival city builder, town builder sort of games. But there's a new DLC coming, so they've sent me a key that we can check out.
It's the one where your city gets destroyed every so often, right?
Right. So I think weather effects is that sort of thing. It's got like weather effects. It's got, and you're working for the Queen apparently. It seems, and you either play as like beaver factions or foxes or something like that. Like it's got some cool spin on it like that as well. It kind of gives that sort of fantasy vibe of The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe style thing. You know what I mean? But it's not. Mm-hmm. It's not that, but just with the actual characters. I'm just wondering. I'm gonna have to poop on the field. I've got the lime spreader, but I don't have anything to throw. I need to check what I've got in for fertilizing. I don't think I've got anything. Oh no, this tractor needs to... I need to trade it in. It's already got half an hour on it. That's it. It's done, Amy.
And it's been in 2 accidents?
It's been, well, you know what? One of them was... No, I avoided the second, but the first one was only another New Holland. So that's basically just mushing the 2 same tractors together. So it's fine. It's the same color paint. Right, that's good. Actually, that's perfect. That'll leave me 3 bales. Always like to have a couple of bales up my sleeve. I'm not going to sell these now. I'll sell these soon. The good thing is I've got a whole cut of grass to get through, so... I've still got some hay there, which is good. I need to do a hay cut at some point, so I'm going to leave this here. Gary should be finished on the ploughing. So by the time we get back, fill up the seeds, we can get that field planting. Should I throw some? I might throw some lime on it first. And then I'll get to harvesting. Yep, there is finished work.
So the game's called Tales of the Shire.
Tales of the Shire. You know, I think I saw something about it just not long ago. Tales of the Shire. Does it have Frodo in it and Samwise Gamgee?
No, you make your own. It has Gandalf, but you make your own hobbit.
Does it?
Yeah.
Gandalf the Grey or the White? It's very important to know when this is what laws this is situated in. What part?
I don't know. I think he
frame?
just introduced himself as Gandalf. As far as I know, you only meet him right at the very start.
That sucks. Even
Well,
if you could play as Gandalf.
I mean,
No, anyway.
they only show the first 90 minutes, so maybe he shows up again.
Neon's been doing a lot of self-abuse in Star Citizen. That is the game where you would get a lot of self-abuse. That's where you go if you want to really, really hurt your mental state. Hanger Simulator, isn't it, Amy?
Yep, Hanger Simulator.
Hanger Bay Simulator. It's not really. There's the last stream we did on it, and you can see we did a lot more than just hang around the hangars. Alright, I'm coming up to this turn where we cleaned up Amy last time, so just be careful, Han. Now Amy's coming.
No.
Oh, because I haven't been driving with the map up, so I haven't been... You know when you look down at the map to see if anyone's coming as well, you can see anyone on the road sort of nearby. I may as well fix up that cotton patch that bloody idiot drove through as well. I'm also going to need... I'm going to need a tractor with skinny tyres on it, depending on the growth state of that field. I know what you mean, Neon. I know what you mean. You didn't drive through it this time. I think Neon, you know you've got that A2. I think what might be really cool is if I buy the medical, the C8X Pisces medical shuttle, and we load that into your hangar bay. Just have a little medical shuttle in there. Oh, have you been mining? Sorry, you've been mining, have you? You lost a whole load of gems yesterday to bugs. Ooh, have you, was that from mining? Were you using the Argo mole for that? If you were. Oh, you tried that with a rock. Rocks are great. Did you go into any caves? Did you find any cave systems? I used to go down to the caves all the time. Explore around, look at them. This actually set up, this is a good setup because it's the same color. Oh, it happened when you stored the ship and it wiped them. Wow. So it shouldn't, when you store the ship, it should not wipe. If it's, so that means it would have made you reclaim the ship then, yeah? Or if it didn't, that's definitely a bug. Because if it's wiping the what the heck? If it's, let's get hit. If it's wiping the cargo, it would have wiped the ship. You traded your raft for a prospector. Yeah, the old Argo, look, that Argo raft is going to be brilliant when 32 SCU containers come into the game, but because they don't have 32 SCU containers in the game, it's kind of just a nothing. But it's going to be one of the best cargo ships when 32 SCU comes in. Oh, wow. Now, do I need to... There we go. What? This little cedar thing does my head in because I never know how close you need to be next to it to fill it up. It's so stupid, these trigger points sometimes.
Or have you run out of seed?
Dan, you know, that's a possibility. I could be blaming someone else and it's my fault. No, I've got 27,000 litres there still. So no, I'm right. This time I was not wrong.
That's telling you to buy 27,000 litres.
I thought I had it, didn't I? I don't know. Oh, Solo's empty. No, Dan, I'm right. I'm wrong. You're right. I don't want to buy that many though. Let's buy that many. Yeah, Dan, I was completely wrong. You're right. I apologise to whoever that was that made this mod. Although the trigger point still seems a bit weird. Like, just give me a trigger point on the ground I can drive through. There we go. Sorted. I was wrong. I don't mind admitting when I'm wrong. User error, not error of the product. Now before I do this, I want to switch to cotton and go. Good job, Gaza. I'll just whip around. There might be a couple of corners here we might need to fix, but I'll just double check them. The poor Massey. It's almost a mast. Yep, I said that. 20 hours of work on it already. This has been a brilliant tractor. I'll be honest. And you know, I don't hate Massey Fergusons. I actually quite like them. Like everyone seems to love them. So that's kind of why I don't tend to go for them as much, because everyone's just like, oh, Massey Fergusons are the best. And they are pretty cool, but everyone uses them, so.
I honestly don't care one way about tractors.
Oh, I love the tractors. I think tractors are cool. Look at them. Look how cool that thing is. But each to their own, Amy. Each to their own. What do you like? What's your favorite kind of bit of machinery in the game?
I mean, motorized vehicles are just like,
That's not your
they're
thing.
there for a purpose,
It's
you know?
more about the farming, is it? Not about the actual...
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair enough. We've all got our thing.
Yeah, I'm not going like, ooh, I got myself a case harvester. Woohoo!
See, I do. I'm like, ooh, look at this cool thing I've got. But you know I love all the new shiny stuff. Big $8 billion water pipes, that's what he likes. Just remember, the more money you own, the more the council taxes.
Council has plenty of money. It doesn't need to tax us.
Yeah, it could always use more. Okay, it's got to pay for security, for the police, fire department. Think of all the things the council has to provide. Safety for the farming network that we have.
Don't they have like 350 million in the bank?
Yeah, you know how expensive that'll be gone soon. The mayor will have to do stuff with that.
That's got to pay for your guys' insurance claim.
Yeah, that's right.
It's all right. I'm taking you to the cleaners.
The council will pay for that, don't worry. You filed for your annex last week. It didn't get passed, I'm sorry to say. There was a council meeting about it. Unfortunately, I'm the only council member. It didn't get passed. We've actually, Big A, the council have actually decided to subdivide your land and sell it off for property development. We've actually got a train. We got a railway network going through there. Oops. Remember that time you couldn't drive out the door, Ham? You just drove straight to the wall next to the doorway? Yep. It just happened. I better do both fields, actually. I'll do this one first. Really need to throw some poop down on the deck of this field, though. And I would have liked to have done that before I started planting, so the planting could be the last thing. Yeah, I'd really like to own that field too. One day I will. So then I can have all of these together. Oops, no. I might have to dump my potatoes on the ground, which I'm not really excited to do. Because I'm going to need my trailer for the wheat.
You just sell them.
Yeah, but I won't get as much, whereas I could get around 900 per the... Okay. Lag is killing me at the moment. I keep getting these lag jumps, which are like, I'm turning a direction and the game will lag, and then all of a sudden I'm jackknifed. Okay, let's not have that happen again, please. So I'm going to do a little tester here, just with the growth state of this. Are these tires going... is this like first germination level? Nope, you're actually destroying the crop. So I need to fit some skinny tires onto one of my tractors. Yeah, I wonder if I can do it with the small one. It's not too bad, actually, the pH levels on this field. I haven't even... You know what, actually? Mmm. 4,000 bucks. Mmm. Loam and sandy loam, so it's quite good. Yeah, I'm almost... I mean, it's going to use next to nothing. I may as well do it, just get it topped up. I'm also negative amounts of money. I might have to sell those potatoes off today. Where's Centaur when you need him? Centaur, I need a... God damn it. God damn it.
Amy gave you one earlier.
Yeah, I know. I need another one. I need another one. No one does it as good as Centaur, though.
True.
God damn it. I just love the way he says it. Didn't I just get a loan? No, I paid off the loan. Oh. Man, this lag. No, that was a gift, BC. I did not ask for that. I didn't have a loan to begin with, guys. I took extra money out on top of what Dan gave me, and then I just paid it off. Yeah, Neon, it's annoyed me because I've had to do that a couple of times recently as well, where I've stored a ship and then the ship they've just sort of destroyed it. But if you've stored, you're not trying to get it out at another place, are you? So if you've stored it at Bajini, say, and you try and get it out at Area 18, you won't be able to get it out there because it's stored at Bajini, right? So just to clear that, I just want to clear that up first. I love how BC, you have a go at the game. You're having a go at a game. I love how you always do that. Oh. I'm not even going to defend it anymore. I'm just going to let you be mad at an early access game. That's not even early. It's not even an early access game. It's a pre-alpha. Get mad at it because they're building a game that we want, but it's nowhere near what we want. It's nowhere near what we want. I know. It's terrible. It's terrible, I know. But you can't get mad at it. It is what it is. Until they flesh it out properly. It says early access on the launch thing. Yeah, that still doesn't mean final product though, does it? So I don't know what you want out of it. Look, compared to where the game was last year to now, is leaps and bounds. Like what you're getting now compared to last year is nuts. So that tells me the progression has really started to ramp up, especially like I said, because I think because Squadron 42 is now like sort of wrapping up. They must be doing all the final passes and everything for Squadron 42. So that means that a lot of resources are now going back into the verse, back into the PU, the persistent universe. And so now that that's happening, it looks like they're starting to implement a lot more stuff, ramp stuff up there. So I'm more excited about that than I am about some bugs that are just making my gameplay a little bit janky. I get frustrated though too, BC. You know I do. I'm like you guys. I get frustrated because you want something. You spend the money. You spend a lot of money, and you do want something to work. And when it doesn't, you just like, ah. I got that. Yeah. It's a bloody frustrating thing. Come on, game. Stop lagging me around the place. Early access games are alpha. I don't know. We can do this dance all day. I think maybe I'm just different to you because I've backed it for so many years. I don't expect maybe as much because I've never expected. I don't know. Maybe I'm just different that way. Maybe because I've lived through the angst already. Maybe I'm through that out the other side where I just don't care about that anymore. I just go, I know one day they're going to do it. But at the same time, I completely 100% get it because it's frustrating. Especially when you drop a lot of cash on something and you get subpar performance. You get bugs that crash your ship. You do all that work and you do hours of work and then just equates to nothing. That's the stuff that people get upset about. I completely understand. Drives me mental. It drives me. You've seen how I get when we stream. I get frustrated at that stuff. I don't know. I don't know what. All you want is one system that can work 100% of the time. Just one. You can't even say login. You not even login is the thing that works 100% all the time. You know what works 100% all of the time is when you buy something off their store That works 100%. Actually, no, it doesn't, because the other day it didn't work for me, and I had to log out and then re-log back in to purchase something. So not even that works 100% of the time. Oh, too funny. Alt F4. That works 100% of the time. Well, yeah, kind of. I honestly, I think that's the one thing we agree on the most, is the fact that not one thing works 100% all of the time. Go. You know what, though? It's weird because we still love the game, but it's got so many fundamental things wrong with it. But we love it. Hey, Big A, this is a good lime spreader. Good heads up, buddy. Thanks for that. I have to do another pass anyway. I don't think I'll fit that whole... Will I fit the whole thing down there?
That's what you said.
I knew someone was going to say that. Even if it's not quite perfect, I don't care. It's enough. It's enough. I'm trying to think of one thing that works 100% all of the time, and nothing on Star Citizen. Nothing. There's just nothing. Yeah. I can't think of anything.
Go back to Anchorman.
What's that? Anchorman?
Yeah, 50% of the time it works.
Yeah.
Every time.
No. That's Sex Panther, right? It works 60% of the time, all the time. Yeah, that doesn't quite make sense. That's what he says after it. That doesn't quite make sense. And then they're all like, and then because it smells horrible, pungent. I gotta be honest. It smells like crap. What a great movie, right? I missed that movie. Just being able, my old man watched it for the first time like a couple of years ago. He'd never seen it, and he just, you know, sat down on the TV, got himself a Tim Tam and a glass of wine. He loves that, and he put it on. And I remember being over there because I had dinner with them and Dad. I said, "What are you putting on TV?" Because I was heading home, and he goes, "Anchorman." And I said, "Oh, you're going to enjoy this. What a brilliant movie." And I said, "Have you ever seen it?" He goes, "No." I was like, "You're in for a treat." And I just remember I probably stayed for like 40 minutes, and I was like, I got to go home. But he was laughing his head off at all of it. He was having a great time with it. Because it is just stupid humor, but it's like, yeah. It was like Anchorman was the first of its kind, right? That style of comedy, I want to say. It was a great one. Look, as much as I want, I can do the poops later on this. Now, because I might have to reset the course on this, wouldn't I? So So I'll go with that. Off you go. PC. Oh, I know something that happens 100% of the time. A bug. They are features at this point. I know. There's damn. Are we sure we're not playing some Starship Troopers? I feel like that's what we're playing, really, aren't we? I went the wrong way. Yeah, I was supposed to go that way. Yeah, we sure we're not playing Starship Troopers at this point? Nitrogen is bad. Okay, we're going to have to throw some stuff on the deck after, I think. You found a weapons crate with about 10 weapons in it. Guess what would not work? Your tractor beam? Why did your tractor beam not work? What? Really? That sucks. Right. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. I'm going to have to get a heap of fertilizer for this thing, I think. Where can I store all this lime? Just there. I hate how it puts it into the small bags. Can you not consolidate it into a big pallet? Seriously? Okay, well, I'm going to leave you out ready to put some manure in that or something. Fertilizer anyway. Just leave you there. Well, he's doing that. I'm going to go... Actually, I'm going to tip the rest of this in while I'm here now. All these little odd jobs I've had to do today. The life of a digital farmer. Right, Moose, you can have a little bit more TMR. CG, how are you, friendo? You died there too. Could not pick up your body when the beam, but once you left the area, things worked like expected. Why does it do that? Like, how are they not sorting that stuff out? I don't understand, but I completely understand that frustration. Alright, okay, good. Milk's on the up and up. Productivity, good. Puberty. Cows are growing. I've got more cows. I think, what have I got there? 7, 7. Oh, I've got 7, I've got 7, 2. Okay, cool. So we are getting, yeah, nice. I got 7 baby calves. 14. I got 14 calves. How good's that? Nice. Take this around here. It'll have to sit here. Ready for filling up later. Yeah, we're starting to get a little bit framey and laggy. Not Amy, framey. And the other thing is, there's something going weird with my force feed. Oh, that'd be why. I drove off without the trailer.
What?
7 million. Oh yeah, but BC, that's where I just stop worrying about how much they've got and how much money they've had. I just want them to fix it, but I know that they will. And this is where I differ from you. I don't care how much money they've gotten or they've had. Just make the game good. I don't care. It doesn't bother me. I think it's good. I hope they get another 700 million to make it even better. But I just want them to do it now. But I also check the roadmap, so I know what they've got in store on the roadmap. So you need to check that out just to see where they're at. Look, the last 5 years, this is probably why. The way to explain Star Citizen to people and why it's in such a bad state when they play it, and it's the only way to say, is their focus has not been on the persistent universe. And this is what I need to tell, and this is what people just seem to just don't care about. They're like, I don't care, I want a good game. I'm like, yeah, but you're not going to get that because the number one reason is their focus has been on Squadron 42. They're getting the single player version of the game done, and then all the teams are coming back to work on the persistent universe. The persistent universe has been working with the skeleton crew this whole time, and all they've been drip fed is stuff from Squadron 42 to filter into the persistent universe. So while they've been working on persistent universe, it hasn't been their primary focus. So that's where I can understand why it is in the state it is. Still doesn't make me happy about it. It annoys the crap out of me. Like things like BC saying that he went to do a job, tried to get loot, couldn't even get his tractor beam to work, died, couldn't get his body, closed out, came back, got in, everything worked fine. Like, those things need to be squashed and sorted now. But the worst thing is, every time they put a new version of the game in, it creates 100 more bugs that ruin every basic system in the game. So I'm hoping that now that they're sort of dialing back off Squadron 42, or after they've finished doing all their passes on Squadron 42, I'm hoping the teams go in and they just crush it. I really do, especially with the budget, like BC said, they've got over 700 million. 700 million? Is that right? Whatever. I hope they just crush it. That's all I can say. So I understand how people get frustrated, but yeah, that's exactly how I feel, BC. You're annoyed, but you still play it and don't regret adding to that money. I'm just saying that with that kind of budget, they could work on delivering the game they spoke about 12 years ago. Yeah, I guess not like any other game though. They haven't put a time frame on it though, have they? So to them, they could be working. They could be on schedule with where they want to be. Who knows? Who's for us to say? You know, I mean, it took them over 10 years to make Starfield. 10, 12 years to make Starfield, and look what you got there. So and look, they originally said 2014 was release date. No, BC. 2014 was when it released. 2014 was never going to be the release date for the game. That's when I started following the game. They didn't even have a full team in 2014, like a proper big team. Where did you hear that? Send me that, please. I want to know. I want to find that information. Okay, well, send me that information because firstly, CG, because I only heard about the game in 2014. There was a very small website for the game, not even a proper website. Oh, damn it. Then, so I don't know where you heard that the game was supposed to come out in 2014. Whoever said that, that's a lie. Straight up. Loans. Scam, says CG. A number of sources. I need to see these number of sources because that's wrong. I'm gonna back myself there, and I know it was never gonna be out in 2014 when they only just announced it. That to me seems like a scam, saying that. 2014, no way, Jose. That was never a thing. It was announced officially 2012, yeah. And had an initial projected release date of 2014. Project, yeah. So when they say project release date, it means when they were starting work on it. They were projected to start the work on it in 2014. That's when they got all the teams up and running and everything. And they started implementing stuff and they started working on it. That's about right. That's about when they started working on it. And then, so initially, when as a backer, you could open up a hangar, you could load up a hangar. There was no gameplay except for loading up a hangar, then spawning in a ship, and then you could walk around the ship and have a look at it, and that was it. That was the first ever thing you could do.
Oh, really? Hangar Simulator.
The Hangar Simulator, I mean. BC, I'm not going to argue this with you. I was there in 2014, mate. Just when it was all happening. You tell me the game scale it is, how you would ever expect it to go from being announced in 2012 to being a fully fledged 100 systems universe with all ships, everything in 2 years, in less than 2 years. Okay, I'll have a look at I'll have a look at them. I'll have a look at them after. Thank you. Thank you for sending me that. It was never going to be only a 2-year project. I can tell you that. They never even... Chris Roberts himself said it was never going to take only 2 years. Marriage council says it needed. We're always like this, aren't we, BC? We're always like this. Oh. Hey, there's a Big M. Who's in the Big M? Oh, Gertie Boy's Thrustmaster. Did you buy that too, Dan?
Yep.
Nice. What a great bit of machinery.
I've just seen how the name came up on the screen of the TV.
How you? How what? How you?
How the
did
name
they?
came up.
BC, you're getting mad at me when I'm just telling you the facts of how it was in 2014 when I was there. You're taking an art. Let me have a look at this, DM. Okay, let me have a look. Because you're getting mad at me when I'm just telling you the facts. Carl Jones, CIG, CSO, Transparency Roadmap. Is an in development multiplayer. So when was this Wikipedia article done? The game was announced via a private crowdfunding page in September 12, followed on October 18, 2012 by a successful Kickstarter campaign, which drew 2 million. Pre-production of the game began in 2010. Yeah, there wasn't though. Pre-production was not really. With the production starting in 2011. Star Citizen has garnered considerably criticism during the long process for both the lack of clear release. 2013, Cloud Imperium Games began releasing parts of the game, known as modules, to provide players with the that's right, that's what I remember. The opportunity to experience gameplay features prior to release. The most recent are you talking about the Persistent Universe? The most recent module, Persistent Universe, was made available to testing in 2015. Are you talking about not releasing the Persistent Universe, right? Because that's... Yeah, but you're basically throwing a blanket of facts over a point, and that's not the same as... So when they say release... I think they're here talking about the Persistent Testing Universe release was the deal. And that did get, well, blown out by a couple of years. But, yeah. Which, the Persistent Testing Universe has been around since, 15 or whatever? 14 or 15. Yeah, so the Persistent Universe, that's what they would have been talking about. Persistent Testing Universe is when they would have been talking about a release. Star Citizen's going, yeah. In 13, Cloud Imperium began releasing parts of the game. That's just right. That's all that hangar simulator stuff that I was speaking about. The opportunity for experience of game features. Persistent Universe was made available for testing to pre-purchasers in 2015 and continues to receive updates. That's what they would have been talking about. So, I don't know. You're saying you think you're reading that as the game fully should have been released then? I'm reading that as Persistent Universe was meant to be released then. Persistent Testing Universe is what they're talking about. That's not the full game. That's the testing branch, not the full game. That's how I'm reading that. Which is what happened. The Persistent Testing Universe, I think it was pushed back maybe a year or so, but I think that's kind of what they're relating to, the testing universe, which is what it was. It was out then. But yeah, I remember the first iterations. So maybe I've been following it since 2013. I need to double check that. Because the earliest gameplay I ever had was walking around a hangar, spawning in a ship, hangar simulator. And then the Persistent Testing Universe came out, and there wasn't a lot to it. It was only port Port Olisar that you could go to outside of Crusader. Not even Crusader, outside of. That's what the Kickstarter promised. Yeah, I think it's ambiguous though in what you're reading and what they actually meant. I think what they meant was the persistent testing universe. They call it the persistent universe for testing, right? So the PU, which is I think very ambiguous and a cheeky way of trying to get people to give you money, in all honesty. But that's definitely what happened. That's what happened. That suckered me in. I was straight into it. And I still am ever since. Right, I need to get in. I'll go over and check old mate here. Oh, wow. Well, that didn't take long. Look at all of the lawsuits related to it. That's why the backing pledges now that... Yep. Yeah, I remember there were a lot of lawsuits against them, actually. I do remember that. Tisk. You got to be pretty clear with when you're doing that sort of stuff, right? That's when, because Kickstarters were a big thing back then. That's when sort of Kickstarters were coming into a big thing too. I remember that a lot, and they were kind of the biggest thing at the time for Kickstarters was Star Citizen. Haven't there been some dodgy games developers like just squirrel millions out of people in saying, hey, we want to make this fantastic game, come and back us early on Kickstarter, and then they've just brought out some generic like placeholder thing that you can get off a store, just meshed it all into a game, and then just gone, oh, due to no one liking the game, or due to the game, whatever, we're closing it down. There was a recent example of that. What was the game? It was supposed to be the next MMO style game come out. It was like PvE/PvP, looting and shooting. They'd made like $20 million plus on Kickstarter. And then the game came out and it was absolute trash. It was legit just placeholder stuff that you can buy off the store to put in for games, to build your games around and like build your own worlds and stuff. But it wasn't. It was just that stuff. And then they came out and said, due to whatever, we have to close the game servers down. We have to close the game down. That's it. It will no longer. It was like 2 weeks after they released it. This year, there's been a few. I think it was last year. I remember it was definitely last year. I think. I need to remember that. I need to find out that game. They need to make there almost needs to be a reality TV show when Kickstarters go bad. But yeah, I'm not going to defend CIG or Star Citizen BC. I think they're appalling in the way they've gone about trying to get money out of people, past, present, and I'm going to say future as well, because I get that they need the money to make the game and back it, but the way they've gone about it has been pretty bad. No. I know you're not. It's just they've gone about things in a bit of a dodgy way in the past. Well, put it this way, these days their marketing department definitely knows how to sell something. Well, that's not dodgy. Can you stop? go around and clean up all of this. And I'll have 2 cotton fields. Makes me kind of want to put a clothes store in, but I don't. I mean, I'm not really in the cotton trade. I just want to get a quick buck. How much did you make today, Amy? 300 and something thousand.
Yep.
That's brilliant. That's really good. No, they were always going to do Squadron 42, yeah? When was Squadron 42 released then, if you've got that up? Squadron 42 was, I'm pretty sure, always going to be a thing. I mean, have you seen the actors in Squadron 42 as well? It had to be for a while, because when I one of my pledges I backed years and years ago, like 15 or something. You know, one of them was to get get Squadron 42 when it dropped. So I think it's definitely been a while. It's been in the works. And I don't think it was a pivot. I think it was more so BC, unlike what you're saying. When they finally came up with a game plan, they went, right, well, we need to get Squadron 42 out the door, so everything gets pushed back.
Well, this means I can look forward to a week of continual harassment.
Hey,
on
CRG! Look out. Now I can afford to look forward to continual harassment for the next week. Thanks, CG. Mate, that's huge support lately. Welcome also to the Members Lounge. I'll have to get you in there. I need to double check what you're saying. It's part of the law. The law is definitely part of the, like, it's all tied in that way. But I'm pretty sure Squadron 42 was always going to be a single player game. Don't think it was ever going to be part of the, as far as I can remember anyway. But who knows? They obviously flip and flop so much that how are we going to even know anymore? But as far as I can remember, it was always going to be a single player game. You read that today? I don't believe everything you read, especially on Wiki, but if it's come straight from CIG's website, then, well, then believe it, yeah. Believe it. Might have to check. There'll be some content creators. I reckon there'll be some good content creators that would definitely know. No, CG. Squadron 42 is the single-player version of Star Citizen that they're bringing out. So it won't be. Everything related to Star Citizen is done on their own website through their own launches and stuff. I don't believe... I'm not even going to quote anything on that. I don't think... Well, actually, BC, funny thing is, there's a concern lately amongst content creators that they might be trying to shift Star Citizen and Squadron 42 into a console. They're going to try and get it working for console. I mean, they can't even get it working for PC. But there's a concern, just the way things have been progressing, that think that stuff might shift towards a console version of the game. So, CG, I don't know, buddy. What they've got planned, no one knows, I don't think. Who knows? Who would know? The best thing to do is literally look at their roadmap now. That's the only thing you can really go off. And because the roadmap they always have to blow out anyway, because everything they want to do on the roadmap, they can never finish off anyway. And it gets pushed in. It will be out in 30 years. Hey, I'll be definitely probably in a wooden box by the time that By the time they get all the bugs out of that game, BC, someone will have decided to make a better space simulator and made it already. Just play FS25. I can't wait for FS25. Are you excited, Amy?
I am.
I know, so am I.
Looking forward to it.
You're going to do peas or rice first, or both? Or cabbage or spinach?
Gosh, I don't know.
You don't know.
We'll have to see what kind of farm I get.
Like, I guess there's going to be different map types, right? There's going to be Asian map types, and there's going to be US map types, and I would assume they'll have European map types again. So they might have 3 different map types this time. But I know that there is I'm pretty sure there is an Asian map, isn't there?
Yep, there should be an Asian map, and I hear they're gonna reuse the Lanka. So.
Which is that's just lazy, I reckon.
They've done it before.
I mean, but there's better maps they could reuse than Zalonka, to be honest. That's just my thoughts, but anyway. Oh, now I wonder if I should. These are going to be expensive doing it this way. I don't even think I'm just going to do it. You're looking forward to see the Asian map? Yeah, so the difference will be on the Asian map. Well, actually no, because isn't there the ability to create a field and flood it on any map?
Yep.
Yeah. So they should have the Asian map will have that already built into it. But predominantly the US map, when they do long grain rice, is done like a wheat field style thing, isn't it? That's how long grain's done. It's done in like a wheat field style. Oh crap, which way do I go? This way, I think. Yeah, this way. I'm looking forward to seeing the productions. So surely, have we seen anything on the productions yet? So I wonder if there's going to be like a fried rice style production where you would need to harvest sunflower, create sunflower oil, spinach, maybe some other vegetables, and you could produce fried rice in bulk. I'm going the wrong way. I wonder if that'll be a thing. I've got to turn around here.
He's setting up the sushi shop or something.
Yeah, sushi shop. Yeah, I love sushi. Sushi train. I went and had sushi the other night. Some salmon sashimi, raw salmon, and some squid. You love squid, don't you, Amy?
I don't like squid, no. Salmon's good.
Yeah, the salmon. Some kingfish. Oh, it's really good kingfish.
I don't know what that is, I don't think.
It's like a very white fishy meat. But kingfish is quite, it can be quite expensive, but it's basically like eating your salmons and your tunas. But it's a white fish. Japan Comic-Con this week to next week should be. You guys have Comic-Con in UK, don't you? No, what's the UK at the moment that you guys have? TwitchCon. Is it TwitchCon or something?
Not
What is it, Dan?
I don't know. I'm not sure.
I'm pretty sure there is something at the moment. I know you've got Citizen. Speaking of Star Citizen, BC, I know CitizenCon comes up next month. Next month. Yep, next month, and that's in Birmingham. I'm pretty sure. And then, so there'll be CitizenCon event coming up for Star Citizen. And then after that will be the Aerospace Expo that comes up, which is quite a big event. A lot of ships up for sale around the Aerospace Expo, BC. Should be some good deals around.
Only $2,000 for a ship instead of 3.
Don't spend that much on a ship. No, there's ways you can get. Like, there's one at the moment. It costs about 270 US. 270, 250. I can't remember how much I know it's expensive when you convert it to Australian dollars, put it that way. But we better just wait here for Dan, give him some room. But I managed to get it down to like maybe 250, and I managed to get the price down to 170. No, that's the most expensive you can buy now. Yeah. Because sometimes they release like the big capital ships, but they're limited. Like they'll only release a certain number of them, and they are super expensive. The old javelins and all that sort of stuff that you can get. But yeah, I don't know. I would prefer the M2 over the A2. That one there. But just because, like, there's no real bombing in the game yet at the moment. But that should change soon, so... Stop it. Don't... Well, I like how you say, but one of us has it. And then fingers go like this. Point fingers. Finger pointing. Just point at the crayon pants, right? BC, point at the person that has crayon pants. That's not me. I don't think this is going to be enough. But you got to spend a little to make a little bit more, right? That's right, isn't it, Amy? Spend it to make it.
I'm here.
That's what you hear. I'll buy more bags of that, please. CG. Oh my god. Oh my god. I've spent enough on that game over the last 10 years. Oh, stupid doctor's appointments. They get in the way. Okay, this is why I want to get some straw in those cows. So I can start making my own manure. So I can start flinging poop around the farms.
Classy.
Yep. Maybe I should have called my farms that Classy Hams. And I could have only had class tractors then, couldn't I?
Yeah.
Classy Hams, poop flingers.
Would have been a bit of a limitation, huh?
BC, are you teaching this Thursday? And because Neon will be out for his dinner then too, won't he? I think. So therefore, Thursday will be off the cards, yeah? For Star Sit. And for Satisfactory. Oh, 22nd of October. Oh, that's a... And then, so when you go 20... So teaching commences 22nd of October till when? Up to like mid-December or something, is it? And then you have a break over that period? Is that how that works? And that's pretty good. That's like another month away. But Neon, you've got dinner on Thursday. But that's okay. BC and I can flip-flop around and argue about stupid things, and then we both get frustrated at the fact that we can't tractor beam anything. Seems to be our way. I don't mind. I have. While it sounds like BC and I argue all the time, I honestly, we're fine. We do it all the time. No, it's actually, you brought a lot of good information to light though, BC, today, which is actually good. Information that I did not know. Information that I forgot.
Sounds like you and BC argue all the time. You actually do argue all the time.
We do argue all the time. No. There's stuff there that I didn't remember, like the actual lawsuits. I'd completely forgotten all the lawsuit stuff. I do remember all that. Yeah, they were in naughty trouble. Definitely remember that. They were being naughties. I don't think we're going to have enough fertilizer for this field. This thing is in dire needs. I don't have a slurry spreader either. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's good. It gives us plenty of Thursday nights to do some cool gaming stuff then. If you don't have disagreements on things, it's unhealthy to agree all the time. What keeps you in check? The main thing is, at the end of the... I love the steam coming off the deck. The main thing is, at the end of the day, we're having a bit of fun gaming and debating. But mostly just hanging out and having a game. I don't think there was just one. I think there was multiple CG. Yeah, I don't know. I never cared too much to follow about it, to be honest. I was just like, ooh, I want this game. I'll just keep backing it like a sheep. I don't want to know anything about the lawsuits. Just make the game. If I get away with this much fertilizer, it'll be a miracle.
Hey, cotton field.
Yeah, it's really bad for the nitrogen levels. To the point where it could, oh no, because it puts on exactly what you need, doesn't it? That's right.
Yep.
Yeah, nitrogen's very bad on this field at the moment. I don't know. BC might have more information on it there if he had that lawsuit stuff up there just then, but I don't know. I don't know. Are you in Star Citizen tonight, BC, or are you satisfactoring? I really enjoyed the other day when BC was helping me do that coal factory. I really enjoyed sort of putting that together. That was a lot of fun, and just getting it up and operational. It was kind of really cool to see in the end. I like that kind of stuff. It's cool. I think the only thing we really argued that day about was the color of pipes. Remember that? That was funny. I only painted them because I wanted to... Satisfactory. I only painted them because I wanted to have a go at the paint thing. I didn't really want to paint them all blue. I just wanted to have a go and see what it was like. I think I actually preferred them in their yellow color, to be honest. They looked more industrial in the yellow. The blue looked a bit gross. The lawsuits have varied results. Yeah. Good old Star Citizen. Oh! My game just... My screen just flicked to a different screen. Maybe it's Star Citizen attacking me. CIG's like, no, stop your streaming. Stop saying things about
Not
us.
enough bugs in Farming Sim.
Stop saying
You
things.
need to add a few.
They're attacking me. Stop saying things about our game. You're ruining everything. Attack his Farming Sim game. Yeah, this what happened was for some reason I alt-tabbed out of Farming Sim back to my home screen. That's why it flickered. I got alt-tabbed back to my home screen. I think they would be after me more than you. You're taking spears for them. No, I don't. I'm not trying to defend them. I'm just trying to defend not so much them. How would you say it? Like, it does look like I do, but I am frustrated and annoyed at them, and I have been for years. I think maybe I've just... Maybe because it's been so long.
The way you think about games.
I've just gotten used to it, you know. Maybe that's my problem. I've just expected. It's just like, nah, whatever, it's normal. Maybe I've gotten too used to it. So it doesn't... what's that about games, Amy?
Just the way you look at games.
Yeah, I don't know. I just... yeah, because I don't really try and punish... I think someone said the other day in a comment about Allbound. And congratulations to the guys at Allbound, because they're really passionate about their game. Someone said in a comment the other day, I can't get around this game because the graphics were in 2024 and the graphics are terrible. That's fair enough. It's not going to be everyone's art style. I completely get that. It's not going to be... And people want realistic stuff these days. I get that. I mean, but Valheim's like that pixelated art style. There's a lot of games that still do 2D platforming, pixel platforming game styles, and everyone's going to be different. Graphics has never been one thing that bothered me. It was like Mass Effect Andromeda was a big one. When that came out,
Yeah.
everyone just sooked hard, whinged hard about how the mouse syncing wasn't up to par and all this sort of stuff. And I'm like, in my head, I was like, see, that stuff doesn't bother me. I'm playing the game because I want to play good game mechanics and I want a good story to go along with it. If their mouth doesn't line up with what they're chewing sometimes, you know, I'm not going to get too washed up on that sort of stuff. Yeah. I get it, I get for some people that it's a big thing, but yeah, I'm just never going to be like that about graphics too much. Don't get me wrong, I do love good graphics. Love playing a game. It's like looking at a piece of art when you're like, well, this looks pretty. Yeah. There you go, BC. BC. You can, yeah, you're like me, BC. You can certainly overlook graphics for a great game. That's exactly right. I mean, look, but here's the funny thing about VanHam. It's got a very weird graphic style that's not, you wouldn't say it's clear, but the graphics in it are still really good for that style. I don't know. That's a weird one. So VanHam's not a really good example because I kind of like their graphics. Hey, look at this.
It's not a realistic art style, and it's not supposed to be a realistic art style. So
I don't think Allbound is though either, is it? It's supposed to be about goblins and orcs and I don't know, cartoonish style. Yeah, I don't know.
I think they're going more for the World of Warcraft kind of art style.
But I get, but for some people that's going to be what stops them playing. That's totally fine.
Yeah.
That's how it is.
Yep.
I get that. But congratulations to them. They had a really good demo because the demo was out, like I said, it came out last week, didn't it, the demo? They had a lot of people playing it and testing it, and they're really happy with that. I think I saw it up on Steam. They were really happy with it, and they're already back into bug fixing and squashing and doing what they can to try and make that game as good as they want it. Because the emails I was getting from the team there, they're super passionate about it. So, and that's all you want developers to be super passionate about their game. Doing this bad reversing thing again. It's because I'm trying to. I should just reverse from this angle. I don't know why I don't. Because I can't see the door, but then I hit the door anyway. Also, server lags not helping with the old reversing either. You know what? Can you just get in a cab, look behind you, and do what you got to do, please? Freaking annoying me. Cool. All right. Bug fixing is COG, taking notes. I still think they're confused with Starship Troopers. Maybe it's just maybe they're gonna be maybe the bugs are gonna be what the enemy player has. Maybe it's what we have to, as the player base, fight. Maybe we're meant to just fight bugs. Fell in the chair. Fell in the chair. But PixArk doesn't give me a headache like Minecraft. Do you play PixArk, do you? Because I play a lot of Ark, and I have PixArk, but I never played PixArk. But I lie. I opened PixArk maybe once, and I was like, I really wanted to get into this game, and just never got back to it. I like PixArk though. But I play a lot of Ark with a couple, like my Navy mate, because that's all he plays. He plays it 24/7, Ark. So I get on there and it's like the time, because he still lives down south in New South Wales. So it's like a time when I can just hang out with him and catch up and see what's going on in the Navy and what he's been up to. All right, I really wanted to get to this harvest today, but I'm not going to have time because I've got to head to my doctor's appointment. But, I mean, I didn't even get to cut this grass that I needed to. I sold off all the bales. We've got the dairy up and running here, which is good because we're going to start making cheese. Please. 3 to 2. Actually, would it be better if it was 2 milk to 3 cheese? That would be better. How much is the price just for milk? Milk just doesn't sell for enough, I don't think. I should get a good amount of cheese out of this anyway. And then we can make some decent money on the cheese. Yum, how good is cheese, by the way? Yeah, we can make some at the we can go and sell our hams, moldy cheese at the fair. Good job, cows. Keep making that milk. I need more cows in there. Yeah, I really wanted to get that harvest done today so I can get a heap of straw and bedding in here so that then I can start producing manure. Next time, cows, you just have to sleep on the deck a little bit more. I've got to service all that. I do have a service desk here now, by the way. I can do my own servicing. And I've got all this potatoes to sell. 42,000 litres of potato. And I want to sell them. Now, the best price at the moment, yeah, 485. We can get the prices up to around 6 to 72. So I'm just going to hold out a little bit more for better prices for the potatoes. I'll do some in the between now and the next stream we do for Farming Sim. I'll do a couple of more contracts just to build up the money again. Just helps us progress things a little bit further, buy what we need, make some more productions. I want to get chickens in. So maybe this lovely little grass area, I'll have to do one last cut on it because I plowed this field in anyway. Put another cut in it. Pull off the crop. And then we might put chickens down out the back here or something. Or maybe a couple of chicken coops. Okay. I've got to go to the doctors now. I will... Well, yeah, I just have to. Thank you, Amy and Dan, for hanging out today.
Yeah.
No worries.
Enjoyable.
Good luck at the doctors.
Thank you. It's
Have a good time.
It's mandatory, you know, for what I've got going on. But thanks anyway. Yeah, it's so enjoyable. Yay. Amy will be back Wednesday hump day for ASCA. BC and I are going to be star citizening on Thursday. So if you'd like to see two nanas sitting on a bus bench arguing, come and watch that stream. We're going to be doing some kickback streams this week. Tomorrow, I'm thinking we might start. Well, I've got some. I might do the other stuff in video stream, but we might start. I'm just trying to debate whether I want to do Mountain Blade Bannerlord tomorrow, or if I want to do it on the kickback stream. I'll let you know in Discord. Thank you to CG for becoming a member today. Thank you for Thank you for BC for keeping me honest all the time. Thank you to everyone else who was hanging out today as well. Neon, Big A, Fury, they were all here. Sharon's been here. Who else did I miss out on today? Anyone? I don't think so. And all the lurkers, obviously, that were in the background. Centaur dropped in. Good to see Centaur. God damn it. Get out of here.
Bye, all.